Good morning, people. Welcome back. Uh, Sorry for no video yesterday. As those that have read the community post will know, I spent most of the morning at the hospital. And they will also know that now the threat of cancer has been removed from the problems. Nice. There's still ongoing problems, but on the blood side of things, I don't actually have to go back now for a couple of months, unless they call me in for anything that they find in the blood they took yesterday. But at the moment, it's all leveling itself out on that front. The stroke problems are still ongoing. Monday I've got more CT scans, and they're going to look into that, what's causing the fatigue and the tiredness and everything else. So at the moment, everything's on the up by the looks of things, which is nice. Which especially is nice if you listen to what mainstream media are coming out with now. They're predicting a new variant of the lurgy, and it's going to be bad because they're nicknaming it the Kraken. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. What happened to numbers and letters? I'm just going to call it the flu. It doesn't make anything more scary by putting a weird name in front of it. But you can bet they're going to invent a jab to deal with it, if it happens. Just like they did the last time. And the first time. I'm not buying any of it. Now, for those with good memories, I remember some time back in one of the videos I talked about the cost of running Westminster, and in particular the maintenance costs. This isn't including the cost of the dicks that are inside the place, but the building itself. Well, from what I'm hearing now, that the place needs absolutely gutting and rebuilding because it hasn't been maintained or maintained properly, and it's falling apart. I mean, it's an old building, bit like the occupants as well. Now, how much is this going to cost us? They're not happy working in a rundown, cold, damp building. They expect some of us to live in a lot worse, but they're not happy with it. But I've got an idea. Let's build a new high-rise. They could have the basement as the house, because that's where the shit belongs, in the basement. Offices on the next few levels. And then on the upper levels, you could have rooms for those that need to stay in London overnight. Because their real houses are out in what's left of the countryside, their little country piles. That would save absolute fortune on what we pay out to subsidise these wankers to stay in London. They'd have to be double rooms, mind, with some of the shenanigans that they get up to in private. And then just for good measure, let's clad the outside with that flammable cladding that many others have to live the threat of living or working behind. How about that? And it would probably pay for itself within a year with the money it would save on subsidising or paying for their second homes and staff to run them. And what's the matter? Can't any of these assholes cook or clean for themselves? Most of them are married. you got a bonus income. You could open the ruins of Westminster as a museum or something, so you can actually watch in real time the decay. And maybe add the Tower of London as a naughty room. Save a lot of wasted space and time, wouldn't it? Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there for a Saturday. I just wanted to put something out, being as I didn't put anything out yesterday, so I thought I'll just have a ramble. Tomorrow night, don't forget, Police Abusing Powers, Sunday Night Live. Come and have a chat if you've got a problem. There's usually the phone in and a panel as well, usually. That usually kicks off about 8 o'clock. So, for those of you that don't know, that's where I'll be. So, with that, as always, I say welcome to the new subs. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant live on Glenn's channel the other day. Made some new friends in there. Incidentally, if you're watching Cheryl M, whether you can message me on Facebook or something, so I've got a way of contacting you, and I'll send you that picture I was on about. But welcome to the new subs. Hope you like what I do on here. Next week we'll be back to usual, ripping apart the shit shower in the House of Power, I expect, plus other corruption that I come across. But until then, as always, thank you for your support. My respects to each and every one of you for it. And stay safe, stay strong, stray free from the fear of the narrative and the propaganda. Respects, guys.